How can I get disconnected? I was only connected for like a minute. I got a short timer. It's weird that the draw distance is so short. Good morning. It is 5 a.m., at least for me anyway. I don't know if I trained it. I don't think I did. Let's see. Like level 12. I don't think I hit the trainer yet. Let me go hit the trainer. On the priest, it's pretty important to hit the trainer when you get new abilities because it can make a big difference. I mean, you don't have a ton of damage at this level, so getting a a new rank of Shadow Word Pain or it can be pretty big. And I can't remember if when I logged off last time if I hit the trainer or not, so we're just gonna go double check before we get going on these quests. I was sleeping, and then someone parked in my reserved parking spot, so I got to call the tow company and have them towed. That always gives me a little, I always kind of laugh at that, because I have a reserved parking spot, and it's like, the signage on it is so visible. It's like, it's got this big red sign that says reserved parking, and people still park in it. I guess they think, because I'm walking the dog at midnight, and I see someone parked in my spot, and I'm like, you're getting towed. Oh man, always makes me laugh. I don't feel like the draw distance is very far. Let's see. Where is my... Five 553 in Brazil. Nice. Yep, 450 here. Right, we're just about ready to rock and roll. Level 12. How long is it going to take us to reach level 60 on a priest? Should be interesting to find out. I don't have any money. I kind of asked in the guild. I said I didn't ask for money in the guild, but I said because this is my only character really on here. But what I said was, I said, if anybody has any scraps, I said, if anybody's got any scraps from their table, they want to throw my way. And of course, nobody took the bait, so maybe it's a little bit too early. Need to make some more friends in the guild and be like, hey, give me some low-level priest gear. Because leveling the priest can be, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just kind of running around, but let's hit the priest trainer. Should be right here. But it can be pretty rough as a priest leveling when you have no gear. Alright, you can see that I didn't do the trainer, so this is good. So we got Inner Fire, which is good. Shield rank 2, which is good. And Fort rank 2. Awesome. Excuse me, I'm congested. I get such bad allergies this time of year. And Inner Fire, we don't have to worry about doing any kind of crazy macros for Inner Fire because it's for me and me alone. Don't even have to worry about targeting or anything. And Fort should update automatically. Fort rank 2, Fort rank 1. Alright. Oh shit, I don't even have a belt. Nice. Look at those massive upgrades. When you get like a belt, like when you have no belt and you equip an ancestral belt with 10 armor, it's like, oh yes. What an upgrade. It is a good upgrade, though. 10 armor is 10 armor. See, with Inner Fire... Actually, let's create a... Can we create a trigger for that? Yeah, Where'd it go? I said create new trigger, but I have no idea where it went. Here, new trigger. Trigger type. Doesn't look like we have. So let's see what. Let's see. Hammer of Wrath. Overpower. Nightfall. Shaman and Mage. Look at all this stuff. Search pattern. Yeah, the trigger isn't. Let's delete this one. Triggers and MSBT of this version are unfortunately not very good. Be better off using creating an aura. What is it called? That other application. Weak auras. You're better off probably creating a weak aura in vanilla because MSBT in vanilla just isn't very good. Which sucks because MSBT is so awesome later on. It's 1 point to revive. It looks like we don't even have a weak aura in vanilla WoW. Tell me when. Yeah. What's up, Dracody? How's it going? Level 14. This guy's gonna hit pretty hard. But not hard enough. Priest level's going okay. Level 12. Level 12, we got a long way to go. Priest leveling's nice. It's really chill. Like, it's like laid back, you know? A lot of times I'll do Smite into Mind Blast into Shadow Word Pain. Shield. And if we want to get really hardcore, we'll just do Starfall. The Star Shards. That's a really, like, high mana usage, like, opener. But it's the quickest way to... Like, it's the quickest way to kill a mob, is to do that rotation, is to do Smite, Mind Blast, Shadow Word Pain, and then Star Shards. And as long as you proc Spirit Tap, you can see I'm almost back to full mana again. But if you don't proc Spirit Tap, then you're going to be running low on mana pretty fast. So Smite, Mind Blast, Shadow Word Pain, Starfall. But that's a pretty good rotation. If you want to be more mana conservative, what I would do is I would just go Mind Blast, Shadow Word Pain right into either Stars or Wand, either one. And you want to try to do max range if you can, you know. Let's just do Mind Blast, Shadow Word Pain, and then Star Shards. Like, it's a pretty good amount. Like, basically, here, hold on a second. I mean, see, like, that time it didn't proc. But, like, if you're, like, half mana and Spirit Tap procs, I mean, you're going to get most of your mana back. It gives you 6% chance to gain 100 bonus to your Spirit Tap. So, it says for the duration, your mana will regenerate at a 50% rate while casting, even. But, I don't know. It really helps. That's all I can tell you, is it really does help a ton. And you can see that time it didn't proc either. But a lot of people will tell you when you put your talent points in to kind of go. A lot of people tell you to put like 2 or 3 into Spirit Tap and then go into Discipline and push your wand up so that your wand does more damage. But I don't really agree with that, because since especially as a Night Elf Priest, because I have Star Shards, which does pretty good damage and it's actually really mana efficient. So for a Night Elf Priest, I think you should just go right into Spirit Tap until you get 5 points, and then go into Improved Wand. Maybe if you were a different race, it might be different, but not for Night Elves. I mean, you can see Star Shards is going to hit for, 14 damage. Here you can see here on the right, 14, 18, 18. It's pretty decent. The other thing that's really interesting on this vanilla client is I always have to turn off these damage numbers appearing above the enemy. I always have to turn them. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing my breath meter. That's really weird, because it normally works, so I'm not sure what's going on with my breath meter. Oh, I know what it is. It's because that Warlock gave me unending breath. That's why. I'm not used to being able to breathe underwater. But every time I log in, I have to go into Interface, and I have to go into Advanced, and I have to turn off Show Target Damage, because I don't like this. I don't want to see the damage numbers appearing above the enemy nameplate, because I've already got that with MSBT scrolling, so I don't need that. Yeah, I know. He did. What a Chad. I know. It's just like, I know, it took me a second. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. The Warlock gave me underwater breathing. Yep. But I'm so used to not having underwater breathing as a priest, Yeah, so we turned off those stupid damage numbers appearing. I don't want to see that shit. Alright, well. Got that quest done quick. Tempted to do the Murloc quest since I have underwater breathing for what, another 4 minutes. But probably not. I'm too low level to do that one, I think. Stop running, girl. So you can see we got Spirit Tap that time. For another 6 seconds. And you can see my mana is regenerating pretty fast. I mean, it's a significant improvement. I'm just going to clear these bears out because they're going to just aggro to me anyway. I hate that knockdown. A lot of people die to Thistle Bears. When people first played World of Warcraft, like when it first came out in 2004, a lot of people would come to Darkshore, and they'd get these bears, and they would just get killed because they were getting knocked to the ground, and they weren't like, they weren't used to that. It's like, welcome to the knockdown mechanic in World of Warcraft. Come on, Joy. Hate that. Yes, a priest without Spirit Tap, that would be terrible. I mean, not having Spirit Tap would definitely be awful. Be a mage. At least mages can make their own water, though. You know what I mean? Thank God for being able to make water as a mage. Yeah, I always kind of laugh because a lot of people like they say when you play Priestess Alliance in vanilla that you have to be a dwarf, but I disagree. You only need a couple dwarves in a raid to get Fear Ward. You don't need, what I mean? So I kind of disagree with that whole. You've got to be dwarf. It's nice to have Fear Ward, but it ain't that big a deal. Yeah, I mean, it's good. I mean, Fear Ward's definitely good for PvP for sure. I mean, it's definitely better for PvP, but I like Night Elves. And actually, in Burning Crusade, Star Shards becomes an instant cast, so it's not a channeling cast anymore. So in Burning Crusade, Star Shards becomes an even better ability because think of it, then you have 2 dots to put on rogues. So when rogues try to attack you, you can throw on Shadow Word Pain on them and Star Shards, and they're both basically a dot. So it's really actually quite strong against rogues. In fact, when I did a lot of arena in Burning Crusade, like in the original Burning Crusade, I would duel rogues all the time, and I would beat them. I'd say 9 times out of 10, I beat almost any rogue when I dueled them. And most of the damage I did to rogues was just Shadow Word Pain and Star Shards. Because they couldn't kill me fast enough. I'd just like bubble, throw up Renew on myself, throw up Star Shards, throw up a Shadow Word Pain, then just fear them. And then where they were feared, I'd throw in a few Mind Blasts and just heal to full. And basically that they couldn't do anything. They couldn't do anything. I'd just kill them. It was pretty funny. Rogues hated me when they dueled me. So Night Elf, PvP wise is much stronger in Burning Crusade than it is in vanilla, just because of that one reason alone. Oh yeah. Spirit Tab 4, we now have an 80% chance, which is pretty good. Now, at this point, I would say if you wanted to go wand, you could, because 80% chance. I mean, that's going to proc most of the time. And then every once in a while, if I'm a little low on mana, instead of using star shards, I'll just wand one mob to death, and or maybe two. I cast right through that little stone area there. That was pretty cool. I don't want to kill him because I need him for the next part of the quest. Hey, what's up, Griffin? I like the name Griffin. Well, so around this is actually, if you look at the stream description, it's in there, but this is the Darrowshire server, which is Zul'Mashar. It's a PvP realm. But yeah, Darrowshire is the private server that we're running on. Yep. Yeah, I was playing on Chronos 4, but somebody in the stream just said, hey, you know, they play on Darrowshire, and I was like, okay, I'll just go over. And I think Darrowshire is a little more populated than Chronos. Oh, I have no idea. From what I've heard, it's just a couple hundred people. I've heard it's just like a couple hundred people, but I mean, honestly, I don't really care. I'm just playing to practice leveling, and it's just for something to do until Everlook comes out. You know, once Everlook comes out, I'll be on Everlook. I think everybody will. I mean, Everlook's going to be huge. This is that rare imp, I think.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
You're out of mana, Lucilin.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh no! Oh no! I just went to hit my potion. Actually, you could just see me hit potion right as he killed me. I was waiting because I was in the middle of a wand, and you can't pop. You can't use your potion when you're in the middle of a wand cast. Actually, believe it or not, so you got to be careful with that. So I actually was waiting for the wand to finish so that I could hit my potion, and then and then I was too late. You gotta love that, man. I think Shadow Meld is definitely underrated. It's not, obviously it's not as good as, I mean, if they would have made Shadow Meld like it is in, like, you know, Wrath of the Lich King, where you could Shadow Meld while in combat, then it becomes like incredibly strong. Like, as it is, it's still really good. I love Night Elf Priests, and like I said, Star Shards is so good, which we're gonna kick this guy's ass after he. Oops, there I used my potion. I don't know how I did that. Hit the wrong keybind. But anyways, yeah, I mean, Star Shards is really strong. Shadow Mode is really good. Yeah, for Battlegrounds, you can meld. And so you could have, like, let's say you have a rogue and a priest, and an elf priest, at, like, you know, at the mines or something, in a Wrathy Basin or something, you can both just be stealthed. And they have no idea that there's anybody there, and people will come down, and, you know, if you got a priest, let's say it was if you got a priest healing a rogue, you know, it's gonna be pretty tough for people to get past you. Yeah. Mm. I'm gonna kick your ass, Lucilin. There you go. See you next time. Ooh, did he give me a wand? Oh, held in offhand. Shadow spell damage. I don't know. Does my wand do shadow spell damage? I don't think it does. I think it's arcane. Some wands do shadow spell damage. But we'll equip it anyway for Shadow Word Pain. Look at that epic loot, guys. Epic loot right there. Yeah, solo S Freeze. Yeah, Shadow Freeze, yeah. Well, like I said, I always play Night Elf Priest. Night Elf Priest is my favorite, so I like Star Shards, I like Shadow Meld, I think it's awesome. And I've always liked Night Elves too, you know. Ooh, don't attack him. We're gonna need him. Yeah, in Wrath of the Lich King you can meld while in combat, yep. Yeah, because you can basically use it to drop. You can basically use it to avoid chaos bolts and stuff. Yep. You can use it to avoid chaos bolts. You can use it to avoid any kind of like polymorphs. Lots of stuff. It's super powerful. Super powerful. November. Yeah, Everlook's going to be in November. They said most likely it'll be November. So that's the update. What's up, citizens tonight? Yeah, I've leveled a lot. I'm not going to kill myself on Everlook. I'm certainly going to try to level at a decent pace, but I'm not going to be trying to go crazy. I mean, I thought about doing a hunter and trying to get the 100 to 60 just pretty quick, just so I'd have a level 60 that could, farm some money for me, make me some gold. And I still think that might be what I do, but I know it's tough because I like priests a lot. So I haven't on Everlook. It's going to be hunter or priest probably. But I mean, to be honest, I'll probably end up. What I usually end up doing is saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna level one class to 60," but that's not usually what happens. Usually, what happens is I end up leveling like 2 or 3 to 60, and I swap back and forth on rest time. So I'll end up like, it'll take me a while to get to 60 on with my first tomb, but I'll have 3 characters that are all like level 40. That's usually what happens. Yeah, warrior tanks are gonna be really, they're really sought after. Thank you for the sub. Thanks, citizen, for the sub. Appreciate it, man. I need to get my OBS activity showing again. My OBS is out of date. I need to update it. Let's do one more star charge just for the hell of it. Yeah, I am. I do like Arcane Priest. The problem with Arcane Priest when you're the first, when you're a new character is you don't have any money. So like getting gear for Arcane may not be so easy. But yeah, I definitely will be looking for Arcane gear as I'm leveling up Priest. Because I do like Arcane Priest leveling. It's pretty good. I mean, it's straight up 100%, right? So plus like, like +5 arcane spell damage is gonna give you +5 arcane spell damage. You know what I mean? Like so it's actually really strong. Yeah, yeah, you're not gonna get. It's good though. It's good. Arcane's pretty strong. It's very mana efficient too. I mean, 50 mana is not a lot of mana. This guild hasn't been very helpful. You know what I mean? Like, here I am, like, my only character on the server. I'm level 13, and a couple times I've actually asked in guild chat, and this guild's full of 60s. Just for simple stuff like, can anybody maybe make a greater magic wand? You gotta tell me there's nobody in the guild that isn't like a max level enchanter that can't just make me a greater magic wand. I mean, like, just such a simple thing, you know? Like, if I was a priest or I was an enchanter, I would have be like, sure, you know, I'll make you a wand. No big deal, right? And this guild's not been very helpful. Where do you have to download Classic Vanilla? Oh, look. Oh, dude, Durf. This guy's awesome. Durf. This is, I always forget his name, but he comes into the stream. He gives me stats. Cool. Look at that. Oh, look at this chess piece. This is awesome. So he said he got some. These are just extra greens he got while farming. This is really helpful. Thank you. But this is the guy that told me he was playing on this server, and that's why I came to the server, because the Durf here was on this server. Staff of Conjuring. Let's see, I think it's better than mine. The bracers I know are better than my bracers. So as soon as I say the guild isn't that helpful, but like I said, Durf's the one who got me to come over here. I'm not going to be using that staff. Where can you download the client? Just go to, hey, Nameless, just go to the server. Just go to the server. Go to, let's see, this is Darrowshire. So just go Darrowshire WoW. Click there. Go to, click how to play. And here, vanilla. And where is it? So yeah, you can download it right here. And there's the link. Let's see if you click this link right here. You have to go to here, then Windows Client. There's a couple different ones. They've got the Windows Client from Elysium, Darrowshire. You can just click one of these direct links and download the client. I forgot about my food buffs. I should be using that stuff. I need to pick up my professions. I'm going tailoring. I don't know. I was gonna go tailoring and enchanting, but since I'm not gonna be on this server for very long, I'll probably. I don't know. Probably should just. I should have just went skinning for money. Ah, shit. This is not going to be good. I might get killed here.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, this is not good. These guys hit so hard. Yeah. I'm dead. Shield me, baby, shield me. Yeah, those guys hit so hard. No.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I know that. Oh, Jesus. Damn, those guys are rough. We're gonna have to come back for that quest because I can't kill two of those guys. There's no way. If I had fear, I could do it, but I don't have fear yet. Really? Hmm. One nice, decent upgrade, yeah, but it's not as good as the gloves I already got. We've already got Anaya targeted. Where is she? I don't see her yet. She's around. She's close by. Everlook in November. There she is. Oh, we got a wand. Is it better than my wand? Probably not. Ooh, wait a minute. It's way better than my wand. Nice. Where's level 15, though? It will be. It'll be Blizz-like. It'll be 1x. Yeah. Yeah, did you see Draconia? There was someone in the stream yesterday or the day before yesterday that was saying that they were testing. They were testing Darrowshire on UBRS, and they said, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Like no drinking in between the waves on the Rend event. Yeah, they're trying to tweak it so that it's a little more challenging, you know. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, well, we need it more MMO. The sad thing is we don't have any MMOs that are really challenging anymore. People have gotten to the point of just min-maxing to such a ridiculous degree. You know, and the way that MMOs are scaled is they're not set up for the min-max culture. They're set up for like they're set up for like the casual player base. So they're gonna make it something that casual players can do. Well, then you have the min-max culture that's gonna be able to do it so much easier because it's not set up to be difficult for the min-max players, you know. Who was shooting me with a bow? That's the elite, isn't it? I think Lady Moongrazer's like... Shit. Crap. Oh, oh, that was my MySQL server. Yeah, I'm dead, guys. I'm so dead here.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I'm dead. Jesus. all because the Lady Moongrazer, the rare, was shooting me with a bow, and I was like, let me reset. I shouldn't have reset. I should have just killed the mob I was on. That was stupid. That was my mistake. But yeah, there's that little level 17. I don't know if she's elite. I don't think she's elite in vanilla. I think like in later versions of WoW, it's one of those rare occasions where you have a mob that's like a rare mob. Like in vanilla, some of the rare mobs aren't elite. But then, like yeah, that was just dumb. I should have. That's the one time I get myself killed sometimes. Is I'm like thinking, oh, you know, I'll just reset because I don't want to be getting hit by 2 mobs, and then you end up running into other mobs, and that's a pretty dense area too. It's actually very dense. It's densely populated. I ended up getting like 4 or 5 mobs on me just by taking a few steps. But yeah, on a priest, you don't have a pretty big margin for error. You think you do, but you don't. Because, you know, if you try to cast like heal, you get interrupted, and if your shield's really, it's just your shield. Shield and renew is your best friend at this level. Trying to get up full cast heals is good, but it can be challenging in certain situations. Yeah. Yeah, as a warrior, it's even worse. It's like 10 times worse on a warrior. You get like 2 mobs on you, and you're like, run away. It's like hamstring, run. Yeah, that's the third. I think this is the 3rd time I've died on this priest. So, but I haven't really played a priest in a long time, so this is a good. This is like good. Good experience. That's one of the things. That's one of the reasons why I've been playing these different classes on vanilla. Is I want to see, kind of experience the leveling again. And you can see I'm rusty. You know, definitely rusty. Let's go see if we can find that rare and kill her, because she might drop some gear we can use. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like Star Shards is only. I mean, they actually take Star Shards away. I think in what, Cataclysm? I think. Star Shards is insta-cast. No, it's not. In vanilla Star Shards, it's channeled. Star Shards becomes instant cast in Burning Crusade, which is what makes... I was just talking about this earlier, Draconi. Like, in Burning Crusade, Night Elf Priests become much stronger. Well, they become stronger because Star Shards becomes instant cast. Now, it doesn't do a lot of damage, so it doesn't scale that well. Like, in Burning Crusade, the damage falls off, but it's still an additional dot. It's really good in PvP against rogues, too. Because you can just throw Shadow Word Pain and Star Shards on them. Yeah, we're gonna take out. Where's Lady Moongrazer? There was a rat. Yeah, the funny part is they take it away in Wrath of Lich King, but guess what? Guess who gets it? Then Druids get it. Then Druids get like Starfall or whatever, Star Shards. They get Starfall, I think. So I always kind of laughed that they took it away from Priests and gave it to Druids, even though it's not the same spell name. It still feels like it's like, man, it's like you gave Druids this awesome spell and you took one of our best spells away. I think it's one of the coolest spells. Where is Lady Moongrazer? She was here a minute ago. There she is. 17 rare. See, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna try to take out this lower level mob first. I don't know why she cast that twice. Come on, cast Renew. It's so difficult with wand. Trying to break out of wand casting to cast other spells can be really annoying. Well, now she's running. Run, you runner! Oh, come on. In Wrath of Lich King, it gives the Druids get the spell Starfall. Like I said, I always joke that they stole our spell and renamed it. They stole Star Shards and renamed it to Starfall. She gives leather. Kind of sucks. You haven't leveled a priest in vanilla? I've leveled almost every class in vanilla except for really warlock. Warlock and shaman, I think, are the only ones I really haven't leveled in vanilla. Yeah, they're trying to get to the point where every race is going to be able to play every class, which I'm not really a fan of, to be honest. I'm actually very much against that. I like more like kind of like realistic like fantasy, the fantasy tropes like a gnome shouldn't really be a paladin, you know? Or like you shouldn't see like a orc as like a well, I guess a priest isn't that bad, but like orc rogue just makes no sense because they're just too big. You know, like I never really thought that made sense. Or like Tauren rogue, you know? How is a Tauren gonna be stealthy? Come on. Makes no sense. Yeah. Yep, I know. Salvation's a great buff. I mean, when you're tanking, like, you love to have a paladin in your group when you're tanking, or even if you are just tanking as a paladin, because it's so much easier. The DPS can go crazy, and with salve, makes it so much easier. I almost always level paladins in vanilla. I mean, so yeah, I mean, I'll probably, oh, for some point, at some point, they'll definitely be leveling a paladin. Tier 2 set. It's pretty cool. Yeah, tier 2 set's really cool. I agree. Oh, what am I? Oh, I thought I was 14 already. I'm almost 14. Very close. You're gonna have to fight me at ST Vietnam. That's right. You are gonna have to fight me. And the worst part is I tend to play classes that are not very good at PvP. Like Protection Paladin is sucks at PvP. Priest is like not really that good at PvP. I mean, if you go Shadow, it's okay, But I typically am leveling as a kind of a disc build, disc holy. Yeah, Shadow's pretty good for sure. Hey, we're up to 2 gold. Best PvP class? I mean, Warlock's pretty strong. Rogues, I'd say Rogue or Mage. To me, the best class, I would say it's a Rogue or a Mage. As far as, like, open world, 1v1. Rogue and Mage are both pretty good. Yeah, Warlocks are good, but yeah, they don't have mobility. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed because I got to go to work in like 3 hours, and I'm gonna try to get some more sleep. But we got a cool new rope thanks to Darth or whatever his name is. I can never remember his name, which is cool. It actually completely matches my my hair and everything. Would it be cool? I wish they had higher res. One thing that would be really cool is with World of Warcraft is if they just put out like a high res pack, you know, and just took all these old textures and just, you know, and had higher res versions of them. That would be really nice, but that would be a ton of work to have to do that. You know, yeah, I gotta get to some sleep. But yeah, we're level 14, and you know, we're cruising. At this point, we're cruising pretty well. I gotta see what I can learn at level 14 because we need to go hit the trainer again. But yeah, we're gonna keep doing the quests here in this zone. We still have a bunch of quests to do here, but by the time we leave Darkshore, we'll be like level 18 or something, and then we'll probably head over to. I'll probably go to. I might go straight into Ashenvale, you know. I doubt I'll play the Hunter anymore, just because I don't want to get burned out on the Hunter. I mean, I got the Hunter to where I needed to get her, so that, you know, I knew I had all her macros set up and everything like that, so that I can basically just copy all that stuff, you know, over into Everlook, and I'll be ready to go. You know, I have all the macros set up and everything, so, and I have all the add-on. I know which add-ons I'm going to be using and all that, so yeah, I probably won't play the Hunter. But I mean, Everlook is so far away. It's like November. That's a long time. And I'm moving in December. So there's definitely gonna be, probably won't be a big downtime. There's probably gonna be a couple days where I'm moving, where I won't be streaming at all. And but yeah, Hunters are pretty good for World PvP. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think Hunters are pretty good, but they're not really as strong as, you know, like a Rogue or a Mage. But they're good. They're definitely good. Warriors can be Warriors can be tough against other melee against like. I mean, actually, Warriors 1v1 they're pretty bad actually. All you have to do with the Warrior is like if you're a priest, you just get a couple of fears off, dot them up. But they can if they have good gear, they can hit so hard though, so they can be a little tricky. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later. I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.